Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's down to business here. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
A little bias on my part, but Trent Alexander-Arnold is one of the greatest fullbacks around, certainly when it comes to attacking creativity. So naturally you'll be bound to see him in the final third, where he can get the very best out of his strengths.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time. Haaland! Oh, split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
He's through here, and it's made its way to him. Rodri. That's a sharp pass. Oh, Red, nice interception. Well, that has not gone well. Now it's Haaland, and it's been played through. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Hazard. No, that's been intercepted. Messi. Ball played for Lookman.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And he's there to get it away. Oh, nicely intercepted. And here's Fernandes. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He's through, now is he in? Oh, he's certainly caught him there, it's a free kick. What a start, free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. Beckham! Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Absolutely terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Oh, good-looking ball. Mbappe couldn't squeeze it through. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And he welcomes it in. No, it's come to nothing. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
That's a sharp pass. Hazard receives it in a wide position. Tries to cross. Serginho clears it away. Still goalless at the moment. And here's Hazard. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Hazard. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Haaland. He's found a way through. Now can he find a finish? Haaland was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Jimenez cuts out the pass. That's a cute ball. Oh, that's a fine interception. Beckham. Can he finish? Goal! Manchester United!
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
So we have the first goal.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Now, can they get him away? Beckenbauer kept his eye on it, and he's there. Akanji gets over and intercepts. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Barcelona upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Nicely weighted ball. Jimenez.
Manchester United can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Hakimi does really well to win the ball there. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Lookman. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Now it's Messi.
There will be one
he's had it taken off him. Beckham. Played out to the left flank. And it's Azar. Looking here to chip it through. Great chance! It's in! A 2-goal lead and they're firmly in control. The movement so precise. The finish. And the first half is done. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
For everybody to please kindly
Manchester United sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. Here we go again. Beckham. That's been cut out, well played. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And that's going to be a booking. Hazard. And here's Haaland! Oh, he's been caught napping. Hazard. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Akanji promptly onto that, and that is that. Keeper's got good distance on that. Oh, that's well spotted. And it's Beckham. Now it's Bale. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Good take, and is he in? Time and again they are repelled. Now it's Haaland.
Lookman. They've got to make this nice and quick.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Manchester United are 2 up early in the second half. And here's Bale. He's on it. Can he get away? Shapes to shoot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And that is masterful defending. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually. Manchester United have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Threads one in. It's a pretty loose pass. There's a sharp little ball here. And the shot! And it's there! And they are cruising away. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
3-0 and things... And a chance! That is good alertness. Beckham. Fernandez. Lookman. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And back to the goalkeeper. And it's Beckham. He won't be happy with that one. It's played through for him. Real chance! It's there! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it. That was easy, almost too easy.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Face to face with the keeper. Haaland! Well, he caught that pure, but no end product.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
And that's a good ball. Shoots! A probing pass. Jimenez kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. No way through.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
Camavinga, and it's Messi, and that is a little undercooked. It's run loose here, and that pass just didn't quite work. Lookman. Haaland. Rodri calmly anticipates. Looking for the run. Haaland, expertly cut out, really nicely done. Lookman chasing after it.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Fernandez. Now it's Messi. Now it's Hazard. And there's green grass ahead of him. And that will be it. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other, quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively, but it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter, and it does allow the fullbacks to play a key role in attack.
Yeah, they offer most of the width, don't they?
Exactly. You want them to be high up the pitch so they can get themselves into the final third whenever possible. This will, of course, ask an awful lot of the centre halves and the central midfielders, who need to drop into position and cover the spaces.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And the shot! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And that has been clubbed away.
I think it's only right for me to respectfully acknowledge Fabio Cannavaro as being a little giant.
Yeah, not the tallest of centre-halves, but amongst the most commanding.
Yeah, and whatever he lacks in height, he makes up for in other areas. Anticipation, time...
Bale! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Park Ji-sung. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Can he latch on to this? Oh, that's fabulous. Park Ji-sung.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's played in. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Oh, that's a key interception. Lee Kang-in plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. It's Bale! And he's managed to get rid. And the return pass. Lee Kang-in. Celtic are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more purpose.
They are, and it's all because of the movement we're seeing down the flanks, and I think they look as if they're going to cause some real problems to that opposing defence. Both flanks are working quite well now.
Park Ji-sung could try cutting inside here. Serginho tries to clear. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And the counter is on. Oh, nicely intercepted. Park Ji-sung is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Robertson drives forward on the overlap. And this is Bale. Bale puts them all in. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. De Bruyne. And it's Beckham. And this is Bale.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Now it's Lee Kang-in. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Beckham.
Julie.
This looks promising. Oh, what has happened here? Tries a shot! Goal! Manchester United! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Manchester United are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
He's cut it out. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Park Ji-sung. Robertson, and he's managed to get free.
That's going in strongly.
Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Goes down, but nothing given. Lee Kang-in is fouled. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Great defending, strong and determined. And this is Bale, Lee Kang-in. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And this is Park Ji-sung! And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Lee Kang-in,
1 minute at a
great
time.
vision. Robertson is in a really good position out wide. And the first 45 minutes are up. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Any strong opinions on the first half?
OK, they got hit with that one sucker punch, but I don't think there was much wrong with their overall approach. I think the boss needs to give his team a lift during the break, and they should still be quite buoyant.
Manchester United are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for. And the game has already resumed here.
Manchester United definitely want to carry on in a similar manner.
Cristiano, it's Cristiano Ronaldo! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Cristiano Ronaldo is offering a wry smile there.
Manchester United have their second corner now.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Can he get on the end of this? Ball driven towards the far post. That's a decent clearance. Well, there's the clearance. Kukçu puts his foot on the gas. There's no flag. Bellingham couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Celtic can't breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
It's Park Ji-sung. Bale is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. That's a good ball.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Big chance!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Wriggles his way through. He has found a way through. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Beckham, the regular corner taker. Crosses it in. He's got tall. It's there. And this is getting better and better. Ronaldo duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Manchester United are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Aims beyond the defence. De Bruyne. Passing is crisp and sharp. Not the most accurate pass. Spread out to the left. Robertson. Threads one in. Lee Kang in. Solid goal! Sticks it away! As simple as you like. The outcome utterly inevitable.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
Celtic get themselves back into contention.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Park Ji-sung. Lee Kang-in. That's Park Ji-sung. He's got away. The referee has given a corner. Well, now it's a race for the ball. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. De Bruyne tries to pass it through.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Thinks about the shot. There's the shot! It's a goal! Do not write them off! Back they come! It looked as though he'd gone too wide. He wasn't having that, though, and somehow he found the angle.
Of course, there's a question mark over the keeper on his near post there, but it was such a clever finish to spot the gap and find it.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
If we're going to get a winner, it's got to come now. No way through. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Rodri. Upamecano. Well, that is one way to stop him. And it's De Bruyne. That is a brilliant interception. He is slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Pass somewhat off target. Rodri. Looking to play him in. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Now it's Bellingham. Now then, the ball's come loose. And that is that. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Manchester United.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And we're underway. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. Now it's Hazard. And he cuts out the supply. Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. Now he's off and running. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Puskas is onto this. Well, they've got it again. Tries to play it through. Now it's Neymar. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Now it's Griezmann. He's gone for goal! Oh, split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And it's Griezmann. Good ball, good take. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well timed, excellent interception. Barella. And he welcomes it in. Just can he finish? That was superb goalkeeping.
Mbappe is offering a right smile there. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Beckenbauer clears it away. Shoots! Goal! Lille! And it's Lille who take the lead. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Now it's Bale. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Now this could be a chance. Lovely ball. There's the shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 2 then. Tries to get it clear. Great ball, and he's in here. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's in a great position here.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Now that's well seen too.
Manchester United are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Hazard gets his final warning. Now it's Puskas.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And they're back on the ball again. And it's Barella. Beckham. Petit.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
And here's Bale. He's played it back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
Oh, he's been caught napping. Barella. Lille look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Out to the left it goes. Looking for the run, and he's picked out the run. That is a brilliant interception. And that has left him in a heap. Now, can they get him away? Puskas! They've got to be quick to... Oh, he's been caught on it here! Griezmann stood his ground strongly. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Haaland, and that interception was most necessary. Petit. Scholes. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Mbappe. Petit. And it's Beckham. He's well positioned here. He's on it. Can he get away? And the shot! Sticks it away! They have come roaring back!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. So, third corner of the game. De Ligt can get it clear. It's a really well-measured ball. Barella. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Mbappe. Chance for a shot! Goal! Nil! And again they hit the front. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Lille go into the lead. And the pass is intercepted. Griezmann. De Ligt spots it and intercepts. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Can he finish? That is special! Gareth Bale! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic. Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
It's Griezmann! Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Lille get their fourth corner. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And now they can spring out of defence. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him. Look, that might have been telegraphed, but it's superb awareness.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to...
Tries a shot! Barella. Neymar. And it's made its way to him. Well read, nice interception. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. No, that's been intercepted. Puskas. And he's in on goal. That's tidy. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Barella. This looks promising, and he's running through. Played into space.
Mbappe really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Howson gets across to intercept that. De Ligt cuts it out. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Puskas. Now it's Griezmann. That is lovely.
Lille really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Now it's Puskas. Azar. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Griezmann. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Barella. Now it's Mbappe. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Now it's Puskas. And he's away. Great vision. And this is Green. He's having a shot! Oh, what about that? And that has raised the roof! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Changement pour Lille. Le numéro 9. Le numéro 24.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Le numéro 20.
Lille take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
Le numéro 21.
Hazard in acres of space out wide. Oh, well played.
Lille really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, super find. And he's managed to get free. Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, can he get onto this? And that will be the final act. Manchester United can justifiably find this a hard one to swallow.